Okay, and we are back. In the last video, I was able to successfully perform the vectorization operations on both the videos and the advertisements descriptions, turn them into vectors, and now we have that within our Postgres database. Now what I need to do is create the front end to be able to have these advertisements displayed properly. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to change my current front end, which has the older version, which looks, I can just show it to you. Looks like this, and these are our advertisements, right? And they're selected for based off of a highest bidding algorithm, essentially. Um, so what I want to do is I want to change this. I want to change, first off, I want to change the style. I want to have something under here which says videos. I want to have the user be able to select the videos. I want that to go to a different page, and then I want that page to load up an ad that triggers my semantic search advertisement bid engine. Okay, so that's kind of what I want, and that's what I'm going to be trying to do in this video. So the first thing that I want to find is I can get rid of this. I want to find what is the theme that I actually want to have my operation or have my front end kind of look like. I remember when I was talking to Gemini, it was giving me a whole bunch of different ideas. I now want to change my front end to look more stylish. What are some suggestions that you have for me? Question mark. All right, so while we do that, I will actually move this and get a new chat. So open chat, here we go, because we're going to have Copilot being to do the front end. We're not going to do too much there. The dark mode, color palette, real-time matching animation. Layout theater mode. No. Implement. No. I'm meaning more in terms of the style and not necessarily how the video is actually going to be played, because I am going to have dummy GIFs for this project right now to stand in as the video, not an actual video. All I want is to have some ideas of how I can tell Agentic Copilot to create the design for the front end. I already have the front end created, but I want it to change the styling to be something very professional and impressive. Okay. All right. You need to give a design system or a specific persona. If you ask for a professional, it might give you boring white. Okay, yeah. The Obsidian Tech aesthetic. So let's go look at these and let's try to figure out which one we like. Let's see. I want to do it here? No, I'll separate this. I'll have this one here, okay? Then I'll have this one here so that we can have two different views. Okay. So let's go. Obsidian Tech. Images. And we want a website layout. Okay. Obsidian Tech. Okay. Actually, that's actually pretty cool. The prompt: rewrite my using a dark mode Obsidian aesthetic. Use a color palette of deep here. For accents, use cyan to purple gradient. Implement glass morphism. For the add cards, using backdrop filler. Make the borders thin and slightly glowing. Use a sans serif typeface like enter for clean premium tech looks. I really like this. The command center, impressive and analytical. Um, let's see what this would look like. So I'm going to come here and do this website layout. Okay. Images, kind of like this. It's fine, I guess. The minimalist app. No, I don't like minimalism. Professional. I like this one. We're gonna do this one. Okay. So we're just gonna copy and paste this into Copilot and have it do its thing. So we already, in the last video, we saved our work. Okay. So I'm gonna come in here and go like this. And now make sure that I mention to not change my other code. So actually, it should be okay. It should be okay. Because we're not asking it to actually implement anything. We're just having it change. So I have 68 tokens right now. And let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right. I can close these ones out and we'll see what happens. So all of the stuff should be on our front end. Okay. So where is my front end? Infrastructure. Okay, scripts, bit engine, shared. Here it is, front end. All right. Home.ejs, proceeding to update the front end. I'll modify styles.css and apply Obsidian dark theme, class morphism. Awesome. The other thing that I should do is just like put this down. So that way we can not worry about it. Okay. Styles.css. Right. I wish I had a cup of coffee and, I'll just be chilling. Okay. Well, apparently it finished. So it is done. Now, what do? We do docker compose build. Okay. We just build it. It's built. And we do docker compose up. And now we should be able to come here. I should be able to hit it with this. And we will see if it works. So have this. Okay. I do like that. It's a little bit different than what we see here. I like that it has a little, this doesn't have any color to it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. It's not colorful. Hmm. And this is one of the reasons, one of the many reasons I want nothing like front end is not my thing, I don't have an eye for aesthetics. Okay. Tweak the gradient blur. Okay, so come here. I'm going to come to Gemini. Actually, I want to do it from this one. Okay. This, I want to copy this, paste this into Gemini. Okay. And then I want to come here and don't know if this will let me do it. Okay. And now I want to put that into there, and then I want to say the website layout looks very black and dark. I was hoping to have more of the glowing cool factor as well. Do you know what I'm talking about? Question mark. I see a little bit with the open ad button at the bottom, but that's the only thing that has color. Everything else just looks black and white. Okay. Okay. Totally get it. Right now, it feels a bit black and white with lights off rather than a high-tech glowing laboratory. Okay. So, copy and paste this in to here. Add two fixes, before and after elements to the body, large radial gradients. Okay. Position them with opposite corners to create ambient background lighting. Animated accent light, height gradient border. Glowing cards. Update, add card to have subtle box shadow. Okay, by default, hover, increase shadow, gradient. Okay. Why this works, adding a radial gradient to the background, you aren't just changing a color, you're creating depth and glass morphism. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Okay, so like this, but before we paste it into here, or before we actually run it, what do we want to do? I think you guys know. We want to save. All right, so git add here, git commit. Asked Copilot to change my front end to change its style, period. Okay, and now, actually, I might even be able to just copy and paste that. I'm blocking myself. All right, so now I want to do this. And go. All right, so what are we on for tokens, actually? We're on 70, okay. 70%. All right, so ambient glow layers, animating. All right. And of course, we're going to keep it. Okay. Summarizing the history or the conversation. We're still at 70 here. Let it summarize. I wish I had more. I wish I had some caffeine, although it's past midnight, so I probably shouldn't have more caffeine, but I want to. I want to keep going on the project. I want to keep moving forward. All right, here we go. Okay, there we are. So now what do we want to do? We want to do the same thing. Docker build right there. Done. And we want to compose up and let's go, 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 go. All right. Come in here. 3, 2, 1. Go. Go. Wasn't loaded yet. There we are. I like this. Okay. All right. All right, all right, all right. Nice. So now what I'm thinking actually is what if I have this as kind of like the dark mode and then the other one is light mode? Okay, I kind of like that idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out of this and I'm going to do the same thing, add git commit, and I'm going to say -m. Asked Copilot once again to was not fully satisfied with the way Copilot changed my layout in the last prompt, comma. So I updated my prompt and made it more visually appealing, period. Okay, so now what I want to do is I think what I want now, no, I'm just going to say, I like the way that you styled my website now, period. I want to create a light mode and a dark mode. And I want this current layout to be the dark mode, comma, and I want the previous layout, which we had before, to be the light mode, period. But it's going to think that I'm meaning the one that we just did. If you go back 5 commits, you can see the way in which my previous front end looked, and I want something like that for my light mode, period. Okay. I wonder if this is going to be able to operate. Let's see. What are we on right now? Come on. We are on 72. Okay. I don't know if this is valid. Let's see how this works. I hopefully it doesn't actually go back to those commits. Okay. Proceeding to inspect. Okay. Git log back there, frontend.css, retrieving old commit content, git show. Interesting. So I'm learning new stuff as I'm watching how it's doing it. So I can do git log and then, okay. I'm going to find the header hero markup so I can add a light dark toggle mode button there. Okay. %. All right. Okay, so it's changing the EJS and styles. Okay, it's still working. Yeah, bro, you do whatever you want. Oh yeah, you make those commits. Good for you. Just don't rewrite my previous history. That's all I ask, okay? That's all I ask. All right. Add front end, yes. Okay. Okay. So we're going to keep this. Then we are going to, I think it just did a commit, right? Like the last thing that it did was committed. Okay. So I should be able to do git status and it should be clean, right? Good. Awesome. Now we should, hold on. Is it still running? Good. No. Docker compose build, bring this back up. I'm so happy that it comes up really fast now. It was previously taking forever. It was taking like 2 or 3 minutes to actually load. Now it's much more fast. Okay, so let's come here. It does take a little while to actually boot up, but that's fine. Okay, let's come here. Okay, we have the button. Wonderful. We got it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, here we go. This is amazing. I love this. I love this. I love this so much. Okay, and then this works just like that. If we click it, it goes to the redirect, which is going to be blank or open ad, right? And goes to example.com, which obviously doesn't exist, but it would if, in the case that it was a real ad. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want below this to show 3 videos. Okay. And I want it to be video 1, video 2, video 3. And that to be, but I don't have a thumbnail, do I? Okay. Right. I don't have a thumbnail. Okay. Because what I wanted to do is I want video 1, video 2, video 3. And with this, I want the user to be able to click that and it goes and loads the video. So that's like on YouTube, you click the video and it goes to the YouTube video and you can watch the video. I'm going to have the video part just be a GIF, okay? And what do we want? Let's see. GIF. Can you have GIFs in HTML stuff? I don't know. All right. I do not know. I'd be thinking, like, can I just put this inside here, like the static files or whatever? Then I have these images, right? And then can I just go like this? That didn't seem to work. Can I download? Save image to downloads. Copy image. Let's try this. Copy image, and then in here I want to paste. I cannot paste. Okay. Or just V. PNG, yes. But it's not really it's not a GIF. This is just PNG. Alright, what if I did do the download, right? Save image to downloads, here we go. This is also going to be, this is an unknown, okay? What happens if I do just drag it? Unknown, okay, well that doesn't look very helpful. So we're gonna delete you, move to trash. This one is static, we'll delete this, okay. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Okay. I now want to be able to associate the 3 videos which I have with a thumbnail, and when the user clicks on the video, it will load up a new page, and that page should follow the same styling as the main homepage. Then for the actual video, I will not have a video, but rather I will have a GIF to the left-hand side and an ad to the right-hand side, period. To grab the ad, comma, the service should interact with my backend bid engine and have a request which passes the video ID which the user clicked on. Tell me the steps I need to take to accomplish this, period. Okay. Oh, great. Okay. To connect your Obsidian. So you need columns to store visual assets for videos. Run this postgres command in the terminal. Awesome. Okay. Create backend matchmaker service. Okay, get best ads for video async. Use raw SQL to find closest ad via similarity. Okay, well this is the semantic search actually right there. Build play video controller. Okay. So what is this doing? Design the watch video page front end. Okay. add the click interaction. Should we ask Copilot to try to do this? I don't have any images in my thing. I wonder if it would be able to access the internet, get an image, and put it there. Or would I need to set up like an MCP server to be able to do that? Okay. And why are these like... Okay, so what I'm going to say is this. I am going to go like this and then have this here. Okay. I now want to add extra pages to... No, hold on. I now want to add a section underneath the featured ads and above the About This Demo section. This new section should have 3 videos displayed on it, which can be found in my Postgres database, period. Display those videos, and when you click on that video, it should take you to another page, period. On the page that it takes you, comma, the left-hand side should have a simulated video, which will just be a GIF, and on the right-hand side, it should have an advertisement, period. When fetching the advertisement, it should reach my bid engine and hit the endpoint, which is what did I call it? Shared? No, it is bid engine and bid controller, wherever you are, services, bid selector. Okay. It should be select winning bid async. No, not you. Should be, no, not you. Matches targeting rules. Nope, not you. Where is it? Where's semantic search? Come on. Here we go. Okay. Notice that this function is, oh, whoops. Hold on. Which is, actually, this is not the controller. So let's go to controller, bid controller, and now let's say user click event test. We want evaluate bids async. Is this the one? No. Receives bid request from ad server, returns bidding. Okay. This API controller, right? This one here, okay. So this endpoint here, which will go to the method which will have a video ID in the request, meaning it will be channeled to the this one. As of right now, do not worry about the back end or changing any of the code there, period. Notice that the select winning bid by semantic search right now will not actually return back a legitimate ad, comma, you need to be able to handle this on the front end side and handle it gracefully, period. Okay. Keep the same layout as the home page currently has. And make sure that you also have the light and dark mode options for the video section, secondary pages, period. Okay. What do we think about this prompt? Maybe we need to go back, maybe we don't. Should we see if it works? Also notice that as of right now, comma, I don't have anything which would have a thumbnail for the videos for you to put on the home page, comma. If it's no home page. I also don't have any GIFs for the simulation of the videos. Period. If it is possible, either put placeholders there or go to the internet and find a GIF for me, period. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're at 74. Let's go. And we saved our work, so we're okay. All right. So, searching for text, reading videos.cs, okay. And I explicitly told it not to touch the backend, right? Notice. As of now, don't worry about the backend or changing any of the code there. Good. Videocontrollers.cs, please. No, I didn't want you to touch the backend. What is this? What is this? Okay. Oh, okay, so this is an API endpoint. Fine. Get video here. Okay. Get videos. Okay. Whatever. That's whatever. Okay, it's trying to compile. The build succeeded. All right. What are we on now? We're on 76. Ooh, it just turned to yellow. That means that we have been using it effectively. Um, all right, allowance resets on the 31st. Okay. Video controllers.cs. Oh, that's the normal one. Okay. So it wants to add this. Okay, fine. Allow. We're on 76 now. Okay. I'm gonna keep everything. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna make sure that we stopped all this, okay? Then Docker Compose build. We're building it. Okay, why is this time taking a little bit longer? BitEngine app. So this one, let me just look at this. What do we get? We're getting videos, okay. And then this one is API controller. This one, oh, this is just class. Sorry, this is the get. This is get video singular. Okay. Okay, so this will load the specific. I see why it had to do that. Okay, fine. Up. All right. We'll let it do its thing. Return not found. Okay. Oh, it's probably just going to return not found. And did it actually download anything into the static? No. Okay. I can replace placeholder GIF with custom assets or upload them into the repo. Okay. Let me just run this and okay. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And now if I click light mode, yo, I mean, I was hoping that it was going to put it under here, but that, okay, actually, I kind of like this. Ultimate C Sharp, you click it and it's here. And the sponsored ads are there. No returned ads for this video. Yo, it did it. It did it. That's so cool. It did it perfectly. It did it perfectly. Look at this, and it works. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. And it has the back, and the back work. Yes, and it preserved it. It preserved. Look, I go light mode, and I come here. It's light mode. I go dark mode, and I go back, and it's dark mode. Yes, this is amazing. This is incredible. Oh man, that's awesome. That is so cool. That is wow. Wow, that's all I can say. Wow, my mind is blown. This is incredible. Okay, let's make sure that we go and save our work. Okay, so git add, git commit, and then we say what? Added a video section to the home page so that the user is able to select one of 3 videos. And based on the one of 3 videos. Further implemented a feature where the user can click on the videos and it takes them to a home page where the video plays and advertisements can be displayed on the bottom of the page. Period. As of now, the videos are simulated with GIFs. Period. Oh my goodness. And it did find a GIF on the internet. So one of the things that I'm trying to do as well is actually, let me talk about this once I actually git push origin and then feature semantic search go let you. Okay, so it pushed it. Now I need to come here, right? This, here we go. Like this here. Come to my GitHub, then repositories, and we should see compare and pull. Added, changed the front end to have different style, and also added a dark mode feature. Added functionality to be able to click on multiple different videos and go to a video homepage. Okay. Like this, create pull request, let it do its testing. So now I can talk a little bit more. I just wanted to have these running while I talk. So one of the things that I am trying to do is obviously with the project try to learn about different concepts, become a better engineer, all of that, right? The other thing that I'm trying to do is understand artificial intelligence very deeply, understand what its capabilities are, how to use it, how to become more effective and efficient with it. So I want to take a little bit of time to say we were able to do a pretty good front end. Now, a couple videos ago, I tried to do something very similar. I can't remember when, and I can't remember what I named the video that I made, but I think I called it like failing at front end or something like this. And I attempted to use Copilot, the exact same Copilot, with the exact same front end template. It was the exact same setup that I have now, and it completely failed. Now, the question is, or I shouldn't say it failed, I failed. I failed as the engineer. I failed as the person using AI as a tool. I failed to use the tool effectively. I'm trying to understand or reflect on the fact, okay, what changed? And I think in this situation, I set it into smaller pieces. I didn't say change the style, change this, and change this, and change this, and change this. No. I said change the style, make it like this. I didn't say anything about videos at that point. Okay? Then what I did was I said, I'm not quite convinced with this style. Changed again. Make it slightly better, right? And told it exactly how I wanted to make it better. And I did it. Then I was satisfied with this. I said, okay, make a light and dark mode. Light mode should be like this. Dark mode should be the way it currently is. Did it. Okay, I'm satisfied with it. Next one. I want to be able to have a video section right there. It can do that. It knows how to do that. Okay. When you click on it, and I am pretty satisfied, or I am pretty impressed with the fact that I did give quite a bit of ambiguity. If you look here, I was talking about, oh, you click on the video and it should handle it gracefully. I didn't specify how. And I was fully expecting that that's where it was going to break. I thought that I was going to not really know how to do that, but it did. It handled it very well. And so I'm trying to think, okay, well, the chunking it up into smaller, manageable sections was actually very effective. But my last request was also effective this time. That I asked it to do something and it was able to go in, handle that ambiguity, and So why was this time effective and the other time was not? Did I ask too much of it the first time? And this time, because it was smaller, it was able to do it? The other thing that I did was I gave specifics about its. Uh, oops, where did it go? So I talk about like exactly I want the featured or I want the videos displayed here. And then I said you can find the videos on the Postgres. Okay. Display those videos. When you click on that video, it should take you to another page. I mean, all of this is very like cut and dry. It should know how to do that. On the page that takes you to the left or on the page that it takes you to, right? Okay. On the left-hand side, there should be a simulated video, which is just a GIF. Okay, so I'm setting up what it should look like. On the right-hand side, it should have an advertisement. So now it actually didn't have on the left and right, it put it on the bottom, but I'm okay with that. I like that better. But it is something to note that the AI did not follow my instructions there. On the page, okay, a GIF. Now I said a GIF, but then in here I started saying I made it even more specific. I said I don't have a GIF. Okay. So come on. Let me move myself so I can see a little bit better. Okay. Come on. Where'd it go? Here we are. GIF on the right hand side should have an advertisement. When fetching the advertisement, okay, so now I'm giving very specific. When you're doing the fetching advertisement, here's how you should do it. It should reach my bit engine. Oh, well, it said bit engine, but okay, whatever. And hit the API here, okay? So I'm giving instructions. Hit this API when you're trying to load this ad. Which will have a video ID on the request, meaning that it will go here. And then I further specified, as of right now, do not worry about the backend changing any code. It did change code, by the way. One other thing to note, but it didn't change. The last time when I asked something similar, it went in and it just annihilated my bit engine. And by annihilated, I mean it did everything for me. Right? I'm trying to say, hold up, let me develop because I'm trying to learn, right? So it went in and it was anxious. And it's like, okay, you want to have the ads based off the video? I'm your guy. I know how to do this, right? And it started doing it made all of these little changes on the back end. I'm like, yo, hold up. That's too many changes. I need to the way that I'm using AI is I want to be able to understand what the changes are so that I can learn and move with it, and that way I'm a collaborator with AI as well. So as of right now, don't worry about the back end changing any of the code there. It did change it, but it very minimally, and only to the point that it was able to get those GIFs. Okay. As of notice that the select winning bid semantic search right now will not actually return back a legitimate ad. You need to be able to handle this on the front end side and handle it gracefully, which it did. So I said, don't worry about the back end. You're not going to actually get an ad yet. Handle that. And it knew exactly how to do that. Okay, so that was a good way of stating it. You need to be able to keep the same layout as the homepage currently has, okay? And it was able to, and maybe that's also why it was able to get the light mode to light mode, dark mode to dark mode. And make sure that you have the light mode options for the video of the secondary page, okay? Also notice that as of right, and then I went to go to give even more specificity to say, the state which it is currently in. Also notice as of right now, I don't have anything which would have a thumbnail for the videos. for you to put on the homepage, because otherwise it's going to be confused. It says, well, I don't know what to put there, right? So it's going to go and go off the rails. But now I said, I don't have anything for you. Either handle that gracefully or find something to put there as a placeholder, okay? I don't have any GIFs for the simulation of the videos. If it's possible, put placeholders there or go to the internet and find a GIF for me. Okay, so I actually, because, and this is something that I keep saying, I am very serious about this. I am trying to learn how to collaborate with artificial intelligence. This is something that I am seriously trying to study, just as I am studying C#, just as I am studying design patterns, just as I am studying whatever leak code and design patterns and database interactions and all of these different subjects. I am also actually trying to legitimately study how to collaborate effectively with AI. So I do not want to just gloss over this. I'm going to read it again. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to reread it, and I'm going to say this is actually a fairly good prompt because it accomplished my desires. Okay. Now I now want to add a section underneath the featured ads and above the About This Demo section. This new section should have 3 videos displayed on it, which can be found in my Postgres database. Display those videos. And when you click on that video, it should take you to another page. Okay. Very specific. On the other page that it takes you to, the left-hand side should have a simulated video, which will be a GIF. Simulated video, it's a GIF. And on the right-hand side, it should have an advertisement. When fetching the advertisement, it should reach my bid engine and hit the API endpoint here, okay, which will go to the method, this one, which will have a video ID in the request. Okay, so I'm saying you're going to hit this API endpoint, it's going to go to this method, and this is what the method is going to receive from you, meaning it will be channeled to here. As of now, do not worry about the backend or changing any of the code there. Notice that the select winning bid by semantic search right now will not actually return back a legitimate ad. You need to be able to handle this on the front end side and handle it gracefully. Keep the same layout as the homepage currently has, and make sure that you also have the light and dark mode options for this video section secondary pages. Also notice that as of right now, I do not have anything which would have a thumbnail for the videos for you to put on the homepage. I also don't have any GIFs for the simulation of the videos. If it's possible, either put placeholders there or go to the internet and find the GIFs for me. Okay, so that's what I said, and it was able to accomplish. Okay. So I added, all right, and its response. The videos list and per video page are implemented. The fetch from the bid engine API. When an ad isn't returned, the UI handles it gracefully and the page respects both dark and light themes. Awesome. My next step is to run a quick local preview so you can, okay, what I implemented. A small videos API so the front end can list videos, get the videos, okay. Updated the front end to show and navigate video pages, okay. To show and navigate them. That was index.js. Fetches up to 3 videos for the homepage. Adds routes here, which fetches the video and requests a bid from the bid engine. Okay. Homepage is adds a featured video section, 3 cards under the ads and above the about section. Video cards are here. Video.egs per video showing the simulated video on the left and right hand side. If the bid engine returns 204, no ad, the page displays a graceful message instead of breaking. Awesome. The page includes the same light-dark theme toggle and persists the user's choice. Styling. Styles for the video grid, page layout, responsive behavior inherit from existing light-dark themes and glow effect. Perfect. UX choices. Thumbnails and simulated player use a public GIF placeholder, no local assets. Okay. I wonder if it's actually getting it from the internet. Like it's doing an API request out to like a GIF location and getting that back, because I'm not seeing it in my static files. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, hold on. Yeah. I mean, so it's probably doing that. We would need to investigate further to see about this. No changes to the bidding algorithm logic. Okay, so that's what it was saying. It was saying I'm not touching the bid algorithm. Okay, so that's how it kind of mapped what I said to what it did. I only added a read-only videos API and the front end, how it behaves. Homepage, featured ad up to 3 videos per from the database. Okay. Click a video, displays a simulated video. Okay. Calls bid engine with user ID, placement, video ID. Okay. To retrieve an ad. If bid engine returns no ad or an error, the UI shows a friendly no ad returned for this video. How we can test it locally. Yeah, that's fine. Awesome. Okay, so that's how this worked. Let's merge this and paste that into there and confirm merge. And it should be good. So now I'm going to come to the code. It should be on main. And it was updated 22 minutes ago. Let's go and see our green dot. Okay. Do we get some more green dots? There we go. 8 contribution. It's 1 a.m. in the morning and we already have 8 contributions. And then yesterday also increased as well. So we've been doing pretty good. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, if you want to join me on this journey, subscribe. We can become better engineers, both in our technical sense of understanding how C# works, understanding how to build out a project, understanding the different components in the project, understanding the design patterns, how to interact with the database, all of that. But also trying to understand, how do we become a user of AI? How do we be a collaborator with AI? And I'm very satisfied with the video today. I feel like the way that I used AI to collaborate with, to be a partner with, was very effective. And I need to kind of think about, okay, well, I need to continue to practice and become better at this skill. And I will do so. I'm going to be making sure that I continue to practice all of that. So if that's interesting, subscribe and we can go on this journey together. Thank you for watching the video today. My name is Timothy Lee Grant and I will see you guys in the next video.